a massive amount of patience that I had no idea that I would learn anywhere in my life. And the other beautiful thing was, not beautiful yet, but he didn't smile, ever. And that was such a shame, because all the other volunteers and the other staff came up to me and asked, is he smiling ever? Is he happy? Is he enjoying himself at camp? And I said, I don't know. And that was very frustrating to me, that I felt like I was putting in so much, and yet he didn't express anything. It was so frustrating. But then one day we were playing Monopoly, and when he rolled over the free parking, he got the whatever amount of money it was that basically I had put all my money in, and he started laughing hysterically. He was so happy. And for me, I was the only one that saw that. And the next time someone came up to me and asked, is he happy? Is he enjoying himself? I said yes. And I am one of the few people that know that. And it felt so good that I knew that he was happy, that I experienced his joy when not many other people did. So then junior year came, 11th grade, the fun of junior year. And I was on the President's Club, a friendship circle. And I noticed something very interesting, because when we'd have meetings, Nechama would often ask us questions about what the volunteers thought, and I would express my opinion about certain things. But then I realized a month later, after I'd said something, they were actually listening. And that was really bizarre. And I realized with that, I kind of had this epiphany after my junior year that I actually can make a difference, that I can help the organization and I can change the organization if I actually dedicate my time to it. And so I decided that my senior year, when I actually had time again and wasn't dealing with SATs and AP tests and everything else that we have to deal with as juniors, that I would dedicate as much time as I could to the friendship circle, because that's where I really could make a difference and it would go somewhere. And so I decided to take on different projects and do all sorts of things as a senior. And kind of looking back on it now, I look back at all the times that we had appreciation events for the volunteers and all the times that they said thank you and you guys are amazing and oh, the volunteers are awesome. And to all of you that said that, to the parents of the kids, to Nechama and Ezi, I say no, thank you so much for everything, because you can't possibly comprehend how much it means for a volunteer to have the opportunity to be involved in something like this, for a teenager to get up in the morning and say, I am making a difference. I am not just going to school and, hanging out with friends and worrying about what I'm wearing and everything else that the teenagers worry about. Thanks to you, thanks to this opportunity, I can make a difference. And to me, that is the most beautiful thing that I could possibly ask for in the last 5 years of my life. So thank you to everyone that's had such a huge impact. This is my opportunity to say thank you to all those people that really have had a tremendous impact on my growth in the last 5 years. So thank you to Jeffrey, to Jonah, to Elijah, and to all of the other Friendship Circle children, because all of the kids are an inspiration to the volunteers. It really shows us what it means to be a good role model and to want to be a good person, to want to do good things, and to want to help. And like Mr. Elman said, to appreciate the little things. When every small thing that they do doesn't seem like so much, it gives you perspective to say that that is a victory. That is something that I'm proud that I was able to help my buddy with. Thank you to the parents, to Steve, to Marianne, to Jim, to Lisa, because you guys are huge role models to every single volunteer that you meet, to all of the other parents in Friendship Circle, because you guys are completely role models to all of the volunteers. You guide us every step of the way when we hang out with your kids, when we do something that isn't really the right thing to do, or when we do something that is the right thing to do. You're right there to say, yeah, that was good, or no, that was bad. So thank you for that so much. And I think, honestly, I did a research paper on parents of autism this last quarter, and I read a statistic that said that parents of children with special needs or children with autism are statistically stronger than parents of regular children, because they are always so involved and they're always with the kids and always helping them through everything. And I think that it's amazing, a lot of the parents, how much of a passion they have for parenting, the love that they give off every day, every second, every hour, not only to their kids, but to their entire world surrounding them. And in that sense, you are huge role models. Thank you to the Friendship Circle staff, to Khani and Mushki and Nakhami, this year and last year, for also being role models of complete dedication to the Friendship Circle. That, more than anything, has inspired me to really step up and take things on in Friendship Circle. So thank you. And I think most importantly, thank you to Ezi Nechama. You don't get that enough. Way, way, way not enough. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to participate in a program like this, and really helping me grow as a person and impact this entire community, just in the way that you guys have. And for the volunteers of the future, I thank you too. And I commend you for every hour that you spend, every Sunday circle that you go to, every time you go to a Friends at Home visitation, because I guarantee you, I promise you, that every second is worth it. And every second has an impact. And just like someone mentioned earlier, you couldn't possibly understand the impact of your actions, but that doesn't matter, because you know that you are having an impact. And for my future, Nechama asked me to talk about my future. I don't really know. I have no idea where I'll be. I have no idea what I'll be doing, and really how this will impact my future. But I do know that wherever my future takes me, wherever I end up, it will always, always, thanks to the Friendship Circle and thanks to the power of giving, include giving a helping hand to someone else. Thank you.
Thank you, Roy. You know, it's so hard to say goodbye to all our graduating teens, and it's hard to say goodbye to Roy. He's been involved since he was in 8th grade, one of our first volunteers. And but you know, we're lucky that we had you for 5 years, and you're unforgettable. You've made a huge stamp to all our work and to our growth. And we award you today with the Platinum Award. And it says, Platinum Award presented to Roy Madelon in recognition of your dedication and enthusiasm to the success of our organization. Thank you so much, Roy.
Thank you.
Thank you.